Good morning and welcome to another edition of Wake and Bake featuring me, Joey Blaze. I'm your host, Joey Blaze. And anyways, we're going to talk about and preview what's to come this weekend in both the Washington County Flag Football League and the Keystone Flag Football League. So let's go over first the power rankings in Washington County. To recap, number 9 was Pure Chaos. They hadn't started yet, but they have an opportunity to rest up and be prepared for another game. Number 8 was the Tri-State Spartans. Not a very good week 1. It looked a little rough around the edges. Hopefully week 2 goes a little better for them. Number 7 was Ruckus. They were spared the game against Warriors of a bye week. Number 6, X-Dogs. Disappointing performance against Broad Axe. Looked a little rough themselves. Offensively, they struggled. Defensively, they were dominated. Number 5, Warriors. Who knows what they have left at this point? We'll find out. Number 4 is the Program. Excellent performance defensively against the Spartans. They shut them down. They shut them out for the most part. 15-12 was the final there. Offense looked a little better. A lot of potential to that offense. We'll see where it goes. Number 3, is Broad Axe. Big win against the X-Dogs to start the season. Number 2 is Misfits. Bye week for the Misfits, but they'll be back this week when they take on Broad Axe for that big game of the week. I'm looking forward to that one. And number 1, we have Showtime at the moment. Like I said, until Chris Boone is beaten, I'm not convinced anybody in the league can do it right now. It's been a while, 2018 to be exact. We are pushing nearly 2.5 years. Crazy to think about. Schedule for this weekend. 9 a.m. Warriors versus Spartans. That game will be live on Joey Blaze. Should be a good one. Spartans and Warriors go back to 2016. That was the first time they met when it was Food Lion versus the Warriors. Good times. Don, the company, had the upper hand in the first couple meetings, winning in spring 17 and fall of 17. However, the Warriors since have beaten the rebooted Spartans last fall. That was a 20-0 victory. So it's curious to see how that game goes on Saturday. The next game is at 10:30. It is Warriors and Program. That should be a good game as well. I'm looking forward to that. Warriors, Program, always a good physical battle. That got interesting last year. The first time they met, though, was in 2016. Program dominated the first several meetings. In fact, the Warriors didn't beat them until last spring when Tyler Spencer picked off Adam Malott 3 times en route to a 8-0 victory over the Program. They met again a few weeks later. The Program won 14-8. Then again in the playoffs, Warriors won 10-0. And then last fall, a controversial game between Warriors and Program where Brandon Carrasquillo's touchdown was called back late in the game after Ricky Miller connected to him on the play. That was a lot of controversy. Warriors won that 10-6. Looking forward to another good one this Sunday. Should be excellent. The other games going on for Saturday, 12 o'clock, will be Broad Axe and Misfits. That is the game of the week. That's going to be an awesome matchup. Big test for Timmy Townsend. Big test. If anything, if we're to talk about what this test is on terms of caliber, this may very well be the SAT for Timmy Townsend. This may determine what kind of quarterback he is on the circuit level. Can he hang with the big dogs? He did put up 14 against ADR last year. What can he do against the Misfits? We'll find out Saturday at noon. Second meeting all time between Broad Axe and Misfits. The last time was 2018, a Misfits victory. Much different Broad Axe then, much different Misfits. All these teams a lot different than what they were in their previous encounters. Final game of the day, Misfits Ruckus. That is a 1:30 kickoff. Who could forget the semifinals, fall 2018. Ruckus upset the Misfits 10-6 en route to heading to the championship game. The two met again last November in the Winter Chiller. in a 24-0 Misfits victory over Ruckus. So it'll be interesting to see how each team comes out and how they fare. It should be a good Saturday. Look forward to it. I look forward as well to Sunday when we kick off at 8 a.m. But first, a recap of the power rankings in Keystone. Number 5, I got the Killer Bees. Disappointing start to the season. Looked a little rough against Team Blunt Talk. Hopefully they can bounce back. We'll see. Number 4 is the Browns. The Browns, just not a great day, but they did fight pretty hard against TBT. Looking forward to seeing how they improve throughout the season. Number 3 is TBT. I just don't see it right now. The first games were not exactly what I expected out of this team. I think they're going to have a tough one this weekend with Green Machine and Reckless Villains, who are your number 2 Reckless Villains. They were off this week, but TJ Williams has too much talent, and he's going to bring that Winchester talent up to PA, and I feel like they're going to put on a show. And number 1 is the Green Machine, who I feel like right now, Daniel Taylor's always brought in a lot of talent to the Washington County Flag Football League. What kind of new talent is he going to infuse into Keystone? Can it be the same effect but a different result? We'll find out. But for now, I got Green Machine at number 1. Matchups, 8 a.m. TBT Green Machine. First time they ever met before. Should be a good game. Going to be a competitive battle. We're going to wear the red. We're going to represent the Hammers from 1997. Busting out the red and blue throwbacks. The legacy jerseys, I call it. We got merch on sale if anybody wants it. Next order goes in on Monday. Well, Tuesday, actually. Tuesday. I forgot it's Labor Day Monday. We'll put the order in Tuesday. I'm actually going to update that after this post. Second matchup of the day is going to be TBT and the Reckless Villains. That should be a good game as well. We'll see what TJ Williams has in store for us, and he'll see what we got in store for him. I think it's going to be a good battle all around. Sunday's going to be exciting. It's going to be great. I look forward to it. What a weekend it's going to be, guys. I'm stoked. I'm ready to go. One more day of work, and then we can go. Let's have some fun. Till then, I'm Joey Blaze. We'll see you soon.